Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to deconstruct the marketing strategy for a popular health supplement called Blood Sugar Blaster. We're going to use its own sales page as our guide to see exactly how a product like this sells its promise. Let's dive right in. Now, right off the bat, I want to be super clear about something. This isn't a health guide or medical advice. We are here to analyze the marketing and the art of persuasion. We're really just exploring one central question. How does a supplement actually sell its promise to you, the customer? And here's how we're going to break it all down. We'll look at the core promise they make, then we'll peek inside the formula. After that, we'll see how they build trust, we'll analyze the complete offer, and then we'll get to the really important part, reading the fine print. Okay, first up, the promise. Every product starts by tapping into a problem and offering a solution. So let's take a look at what problem Blood Sugar Blaster says it can solve. According to their website, the list of benefits is pretty extensive. Of course, it starts with supporting healthy blood sugar levels, but it doesn't stop there. It also claims to promote energy, maintain insulin sensitivity, help you get deeper sleep, and even support healthy blood pressure and cholesterol. By targeting so many issues at once, they're casting a really wide net. So, what's supposedly making all of this happen? To figure that out, we've got to look inside the formula and see what the website tells us is actually in the bottle. The website really emphasizes this number, 20. It says the formula has 20 vital bioavailable fruit, flower, and bark extracts, plus vitamins and minerals. That number itself is a marketing tool, right? It's meant to sound comprehensive, powerful, and packed with good stuff. So the website breaks down a few of the star ingredients. The first one they highlight is cinnamon bark powder, which they call a potent blood sugar regulator and an antioxidant. Next up, they showcase Chromium, and according to the product page, its job is to work with your body's own insulin to help you metabolize carbs. So they're framing it as a helper for a process your body already does naturally. And the third key ingredient they feature is Banana Leaf. The specific benefit they claim here is that it helps activate glucose transporters on your cells. You'll notice they use very scientific-sounding language to explain how it's supposed to work. And believe me, that's just the tip of the iceberg. This slide just shows a few more from that list of 20, from white mulberry leaf to zinc. You can see the pattern here, right? Each ingredient is given its own very specific targeted job, building this case for a formula that attacks the problem from all angles. Okay, so you've got the big promise and this long list of ingredients. But that's not enough, is it? You have to get a customer to actually believe you. This brings us to our next section. How do they build that trust and credibility? Well, the website displays all these markers of quality and safety. You'll see things like all natural, made in the USA, and GMP-certified, which stands for Good Manufacturing Practice. They even say it's formulated in an FDA-registered facility. These all sound very official, and they're designed to give you a sense of safety and legitimacy. And then, of course, there's the power of social proof. Here's a direct quote from a customer named Karen T., who talks about all the great effects. But, and this is really important, look closely at that little asterisk and the tiny text right below it. Results may vary from person to person. That little disclaimer is doing a whole lot of work. So, they've made their promises, they've built a case for trust. Now it's time to close the deal. Let's break down how they package the final offer. What are you actually buying? To make the deal seem even better and create a sense of urgency, the offer isn't just for the supplement. The website highlights that you also get 2 health-boosting free bonuses if you decide to order. So what are these bonuses? They're ebooks. The first is the complete blood sugar protocol, which they say is normally $47. The second is a guide on weight loss, valued at $37. By adding these free items with a price tag, the total package feels like a much bigger value. And to get you over that final hump of hesitation, they have this. A 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. This is a classic marketing move to reverse the risk. It makes you feel like, hey, what have I got to lose? We've seen the promises, the formula, the trust signals, and the complete offer. But this deconstruction wouldn't be complete if we didn't look at the final and maybe the most critical piece of the puzzle, the fine print. And here it is. This is the disclaimer you'll find at the bottom of the page. I'm going to read it to you word for word. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. After all those claims and promises, this one sentence completely reframes everything. So when you pull back the curtain, you see a really sophisticated system of persuasion at work. And it all leads back to a crucial question we should all be asking, especially when we're looking for health information online. For your own health, what's the difference between a marketing promise and a scientific fact? It's a question definitely worth keeping in mind.